the likelihood of a fight with you and Terence Crawford, it would be one of the biggest in boxing.
We don't talking about yet about the fight. Me and Turkana know each other, and then we wanna.
Of course. Please provide the text you'd like me to rewrite, and I'll ensure it is perfectly unique while removing any inappropriate words.
What I have to say to Canelo is this. You proved yourself already. You proved yourself. You fought a lot of great fighters. You tested yourself.
He has always been sharp at analyzing boxing, and in this matchup, he isn't hiding his thoughts. While he respects Crawford as a pound-for-pound great, his words hint that this fight may be too much. He doesn't need to say Canelo is too big and strong. He just keeps highlighting Canelo's strengths. Let me know if you need further tweaks.
The only thing I see that I favor Canelo is that, you know, is his weight.
Yeah.
And that he's more bigger. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. But as far as skill set wise, IQ, I feel like Crawford can match anybody and probably do.
Canelo is strong, but I felt that before in over 20 years, Mayweather said, recalling his 2013 fight. The key difference? Back then, Canelo was young and still learning. Even so, Mayweather had to be at his best to win. Now, Canelo is a solid 168-pounder who breaks down bigger opponents. That's the challenge for Crawford. He's a skilled switch hitter with great timing and adaptability, but when the size gap is this big, skill alone may not be enough. Let me know if you need it even shorter.
He's bringing up Canelo. I think that's weird, you know, because you'd have to gain like, what, 20 pounds?
Yeah.
But they say that's the money fight. That's the mega fight. That's the money fight. That's the only thing that makes sense for Terence Crawford.
Well, you know what I mean? Catch weight. We can do.
Like many, he believes weight classes exist for a reason. It's a core philosophy that shaped his career, fighting at the right weight against the right opponents. He was always strategic about moving up, ensuring he kept the physical edge. He even had Canelo cut to 152 albs to avoid giving up too much size. But Crawford is aiming to jump 2 full divisions against a fighter who has already beaten bigger opponents. Mayweather sees the risk, even if he doesn't say it outright. Let me know if you need further refinements.
He have everything in a fighter, a complete fighter. He don't have power in the punches, but when you that kind of fighter, you don't need it.
You think that was the toughest fight you faced?
No.
What do you think?
I think he's tough fights and difficult fights.
Mayweather keeps emphasizing Canelo's strengths. He has great body shots. He breaks guys down, he's noted. Crawford has never faced a body puncher like Canelo at 147 albs. He's used to controlling fights, but Canelo's style is all about breaking opponents down and wearing them out. That kind of pressure is a tough test for anyone moving up in weight. Let me know if you need it even shorter.
Talk all the crazy stuff about me going up and having a tough time, but he went up in weight and lost. That's the difference. I went up weight and won. He went up and lost. You know, so let's not do that.
Crawford has solid power at 147. But stopping welterweights is different from hurting a seasoned super middleweight. Mayweather knows that weight gap. He's faced bigger opponents but used speed in defense to outmaneuver them. Crawford isn't a pure defensive fighter. He likes to engage, trade, and take calculated risks, but against Canelo, those risks could be costly. Let me know if you need further refinements.
Get his big bank and get out. His big bank is who? Canelo. He will take that gamble, see if he can beat him. If he beats him, he may go fight Benavidez next. If he don't beat him, he say, okay, I took it as high as I could go. I'm done.
Canelo controls the ring with patience and smart pressure, cutting off movement and forcing opponents into tough spots. Crawford is a great counterpuncher, but he's never faced someone who can walk through his shots and keep coming. Mayweather has noted this while discussing Canelo's growth. Crawford's stance switching is a strength, but Canelo has beaten top southpaws before. Let me know if you need it even tighter.
At the end of the day, I don't want to have credit to face Crawford. Right? So, no matter what. But you know, you never know. You never know in boxing.
Absolutely.
I'll go up and down and fight everybody out there.
Crawford may be more skilled, but he can't afford mistakes against someone as experienced and disciplined as Canelo. Then there's endurance. Crawford has looked sharp in later rounds, but carrying extra weight and taking body shots from a proven 168-pounder is a different challenge. That's the real issue Mayweather sees. Even if Crawford starts strong, the physical toll will add up, and once Canelo lands clean, the fight could shift fast. Let me know if you need further refinement.
I don't think it's a fight Canelo really wants, if I'm honest, because I think he feels like he won't get a lot of credit beating a light middleweight. And Crawford's going to move a lot in that fight, which is not ideal for Canelo. But what's his options? I mean, like, you know, if Bivol wins, he could fight him for undisputed. That's a very tough fight.
Mayweather avoids direct predictions, but his focus on Canelo's strengths says a lot. If he believed Crawford could win, he'd say so. Instead, he sees the size, strength, and durability gap as too much. Mayweather avoided those disadvantages in his career, which is why he likely sees this as a mismatch. Crawford has heart, but Canelo's physical edge will show as the fight goes on. Let me know if you need it even tighter.
Versus Canelo.
Who heard it?
This is how I said it.
Hey, are we getting this
Crawford
confirmation
versus
here
Canelo.
first?
You understand? Yeah, it's confirmed. Man, what?
Say less.
Crawford versus Canelo, not the other way around. Team Crawford stand up, pound for pound, the best in the world, soon to be the super middleweight champion of the world. Yeah.
Canelo just needs to apply pressure, target the body, and wear Crawford down. His proven formula. Mayweather sees this, which is why he highlights Canelo's strengths. The real question, can Crawford's skill overcome the size and strength gap?
Canelo got everything he wanted because he was the holdout for the money. The fight's going to be at 168.
I'm going to tell you, in my prediction is Canelo's going to walk him down. Crawford is going to do a lot of defense. Now,
Almost, motherfuckers want him to fight Crawford. That's a circus fight. So if we gonna do that, we could do the Jake too. You know, if y'all ain't got a problem with Crawford, y'all shouldn't have a problem with Jake. At least Jake a cruiser.
Canelo's a hell of a fighter. There's a lot of great Mexican fighters. That's not for me to rate fighters. I just take my hat off to so many fighters that paved the way, you know, for me to be.
Which fight was more difficult between Mayweather or Bivol, and why?
I think both are similar. Just Bivol is
easy, man. Easy. Y'all sitting up here, y'all praising this dude. This dude was nothing. I was almost 40 years old when I cooked this dude. Easy.
It's happened. You can't really hate on it. But I'm excited for that. I know Canelo is so big, so strong, and I think he'll be just too big. I mean, weight classes matter for a reason.
Fight, and he wins. If Crawford can get him down to 160, I make it a pick fight. If Crawford can get him down to 154 or 157, Crawford is, in my view, a big favorite in the fight. 168, I still have to favor Canelo.